welcome to another episode of Analog Adventures. Today, we're starting a new series called This Film, where I test out different film stocks that I haven't got the chance to shoot, and I let you know what I think about them. We're starting off the episode strong with Ilford XP2 400. It is a black and white film, but what makes this one unique is that it is a C41 process for developing, which means that it's really easy to develop almost anywhere, and it can make it really useful if you're in a small town shooting, because most of your local pharmacies or places that you get your film developed will know how to develop this without having to have special chemicals or having to wait to get it shipped out. So it's really handy. Now, this film is not new to the channel. We've shot it before, but it was in our first episode as a disposable camera. Now, in that episode, I mentioned that I wanted to shoot it again, and possibly with whatever camera I get my hands on. Now, another person who is not new to the channel is this Big Mini. We have shot this one in our first episode of Tested. Now, I had some double exposure problems that were weird at the first half of the roll or less, but then it fixed itself. So I want to shoot this one more time and see if the problem has fully fixed itself so I can get a perfect, really nice roll for the whole thing. So this is our combo, and we're gonna see how long it takes for me to shoot this. So let's go, shoot some film.
Yo! Yeah.
So, before I take down all this rental equipment, thought I would use it to wrap up this video. Such quality, I know. Really happy with this film. Love the film. It's just really easy to use. It's simple, it's straightforward. There's no, hey, when are you gonna get it back? Because you have to ship it out. So I just drop it off at the local pharmacy, their C41 process, get it done in a day or two, and get my shots back really looking good. I don't know if it's this specific pharmacy that has this issue. I take it to another pharmacy usually to get it done really well. They do a great job. I love what they do. There's like no dust, no nothing on the film, but it's happened twice when I've developed film there where there was quite a bit of dust on the scans itself. So I'll probably scan it myself, or I'll just go hand it off to the pharmacy that I usually go to. But other than that, and it could just be a quality of the film, so I don't know if that's something that just comes naturally on the film. And yeah, so with this combo, really happy with the Konica Big Mini, that there's no more double exposures, and really impressed with this black and white film. I really enjoy the process of not having to think. Color adds that one extra step of thinking about a photo before you shoot it, which can be difficult because you're thinking about a subject and maybe you hesitate from taking that photo because that subject and the colors don't match. So then you just don't take the photo. So you're kind of like, almost like discouraged sometimes. But with the black and white, I found like I was just super excited to shoot whatever. As long as the light and the subject were what I wanted, I found that they came out the way that I wanted to, especially with this image right here. It really turned out, the colors, if I did this in color, just the colors wouldn't be that interesting and the shot wouldn't have been as interesting as it became. So, where was I? Yeah, no, so just composing and making images with this was really satisfying and a really enjoyable process. So definitely gonna be taking more of this film with me wherever I go. I would love to shoot some HP5 and other various black and white films. However, it's just gonna take me a little bit longer to get those shots back because I don't really think there's a place locally that does the black and white processes. Everything's C41 here where I live, so I would have to get stuff sent out, which just makes it a little bit, I would say, difficult because it just takes a while sometimes. So yeah, no, overall, I would highly recommend this film if you want to shoot some black and white. It definitely puts a new perspective on shooting street photography because you're not hesitant to shoot certain things. Your first time shooting it, you might be hesitant, but this is my second time shooting this film. And so I was more aware and expecting or knowing what was going to come out of the film. So yeah, it was just a really nice process to enjoy. Some sad news before I wrap off. The Big Mini, I don't have it with me anymore. I traded it in for a Stylus Epic and a Canon WP1, the waterproof one. It sounds sad, but I have a reason for trading. My first film camera was an Olympus camera, and since then I've kind of been biased to Olympus products, and just starting up a little bit of a collection and also starting to take things that I'm not shooting anymore and just toss them out kind of thing for things that I want to shoot, or getting some cash so that I can buy things that I do want to shoot. So yeah, it's a little bit sad that the Konica Big Mini is gone. I kind of got a little bit sentimental about it while I was shooting these photos, but I know that I'll have some good times with the Olympus, and I know that if I want to shoot a Konica down the road, I'll keep my eyes open at the thrift store, or I'll just buy one. I'll save up and buy one. So yeah, a little bit sad, but that's the news. And but I would highly recommend a Konica Big Mini, especially if you find one thrifted. It's a huge steal. Like it's a great camera to start off with. From edge to edge, the lens is really sharp and the images come out really well. It's a really nice balance that the Konica Big Mini has. So yeah, that's it for this episode. I don't think there's anything else to say. So we'll see you in the next episode.